It's located on Manchester Avenue in the city's west side. This station houses an engine company and a tanker unit, similar to that of station number 2 on Loch Lomond Road. There's a 5-man crew here, or 5-person crew on duty on any given time, with a 4-person engine company and a firefighter driving tanker number 7. Now, this station responds to emergencies primarily on the west side of the city. It provides fire protection in hydrant areas as well as in the rural areas where we currently don't have hydrants, and again, that's our reasoning for having to have a tanker here to ensure that we have adequate water supplies in the event of emergencies. Also, this unit also responds through to motor vehicle accidents along the number 7 highway as well as highway number 1. So again, you have, with the amount of truck traffic and the amount of through traffic through the St. John area, it makes for a very busy station with potential lies here for a lot of various types of emergencies, from your basic fender bender to something a little more elaborate when you think of the hazardous materials that are being currently transported via truck traffic through the city. Certainly that poses some real challenges to the department in itself. Also at this station, we also have housed one of our spare pieces of equipment, and I had mentioned earlier about having to ensure that we have uninterrupted service to our citizens, and one of the ways we do that is to ensure that we have serviceable auxiliary equipment that we can put into service in a moment's notice. And if you'd like to accompany me now, we'll just go in the station and I'll show you a little more detail of some of the equipment that is housed here at number 7 station. Maybe we begin, we're going to look at our spare ladder truck, and it's referred to as Ladder Company 41. And Firefighter Wilson now is just going to show some of our guests here today this unit here. And again, this is a spare unit. Currently, we have 2 aerial trucks in service in our department. This serves as a 3rd unit, which is a spare, which is not manned or staffed. And in the event that we have a mechanical problem with one of the other 2 units, or we have to take one of those units out of service for preventative maintenance, we have this unit to put into place of that, and it's housed here at number 7 station. This is tanker number 7. It's a 1996 model. It's only approximately a year old. Again, there's a real demand to ensure that we have adequate water supply when we respond to emergencies, and this is the unit that ensures that we have, when we go beyond the hydrant district here on the west side of the city, we have adequate water supplies. This station itself is only 4 years old, and a number of years ago there was Common Council of the day recognized the need to replace 2 of our fire stations, number 7 station here at Manchester Avenue and on Adelaide Street in the city's north end. And so both of these stations are new, they're state-of-the-art. They are certainly a far cry from the days in which we had some of the older stations where the doors were quite narrow. They were very difficult to get in and get out. They weren't what we'd call user-friendly. We didn't have proper training facilities in those stations. And certainly with respect to service delivery, it's a real pleasure to have an opportunity to work at a station such as this. And if we can, I'll proceed over here. We'll look at engine 7. Engine 7, again, it's a 4-person crew with a company officer, an operator, driver-operator, and 2 firefighters on the tail. And maybe when you hear that expression of being on the tail, this is what we refer to here as being on the tail of a truck, being in the jump seats. As I mentioned earlier, NFPA requirements tell us that all of our new units that we purchase will all have enclosed cabs. It's for firefighter safety. This is one of a few units that we still have left in the department with open cab concept, or I should say we're about 50% with enclosed cabs at the current time, and we're working our way towards maintaining the standard which has been established through NFPA. What makes this unit unique is that with respect to it doesn't have the tandem axles that some of our other apparatus has. It can get down along the the throughway a little bit quicker. It can respond to motor vehicle emergencies, and certainly it's an added advantage. Some of the fire units, some are a little larger than the others, and this one here is a very compact unit. It has the ability to get in some very narrow areas. When one thinks of the down around the South Bay area, where the roads are sometimes significantly more narrow than some of the other city streets, and that you need a unit like this that'll be able to gain proper access into those areas and be able to get in close proximity to a residence that requires emergency assistance. Currently, this station is also being used to house the police department, and their West Side facilities recently moved here approximately 1 year ago, and until a decision has been made on a community-based policing for this area, the station itself, the police personnel are currently use this station here to house their administrative offices and their patrol personnel.